Hey everybody, Mike here at FreedomSoft and shooting an updated lead swiper video. And I'm just in FreedomSoft down here. So go to your marketing tab and click on lead swiper. Select which type of leads you'd like to generate. And let's do motivated sellers here. And then I'm going to select this fixer-upper deals one. So it's going to search for some fixer-upper type keywords. And then I'm going to name it fixer-upper St. Louis. And then I'll click. So here we go. We're going to need a couple things over here. We're going to need the keywords. So these are the keywords that we're going to enter into our Craigslist search. And then we're also going to need this email to campaign. So every campaign in FreedomSoft gets a unique email address. Basically just an email that nobody's going to guess. So anything that is sent to this email address will create a lead inside of this campaign. So what I want you to do is just click right here on the clipboard. And you can see when I click it, it says copied. We're going to go create an account in Craigslist. Open up a different tab, craigslist.org. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to create a new account using that email address tied to the campaign. So come right up here and click on My Account. And I don't know if you already have a Craigslist account. If you do, don't log in. We're going to create a new one with this email address. And I'm going to paste. Now, here's that unique email address that I just pulled out of that FreedomSoft campaign. And I'm going to click Create Account. It's going to take me to this thank you page. Well, that email address is tied to this campaign. So when I come back in here and refresh, we should have a new lead is basically what it's treating it like. But this is going to be that email where I can set up my Craigslist account. So I'm going to click in here. Here it is right here, the only one that currently exists. I'm going to click into it. And what you'll see is right here is a link. What you want to do is click on this link. It's going to pull up the contents of this email that was sent. And what it says is, thank you for signing up for a Craigslist account. To log into your account, please go to the link right here that I can simply click on. And so now I'm going to set up this account, and all it's asking me for is a password. I've got one here that I'm just going to paste in. And I'm going to set my password. Now here we go. You have successfully set a new password for this account. What I'm going to do now is click on continue to the account. You've got, different postings if you were selling something, or drafts or searches. What we're going to focus on is this searches tab. You don't need to go there just yet. What I want you to do now is come right up here in the corner and click on Craigslist. Now, this campaign that I created over in FreedomSoft was for St. Louis fixer-upper properties. So I'm in Denver, Craigslist, and I need to get to St. Louis. So I'm going to come over here. So I'll click on U.S. states, and I'm going to go to Missouri. And then I'm going to find St. Louis over here, which is right there. I'm going to click on it. So now I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, so get to your city and state. Then you're going to come to this housing section and click on real estate for sale. And now we're going to go back into FreedomSoft and we're going to grab those keywords. I can go ahead and get rid of this. And I need to get back to the campaign screen. So I named my campaign Fixer Upper St. Louis. So you're going to click on whatever your campaign name is right here. You get back to this screen. And what I need over here are the keywords, and I just find them by clicking on Lead Swiper. And then again, I'm going to copy these keywords, fixer upper, flip, as is, all that. Back to your search in Craigslist, and we're going to paste those keywords right in here. And we are going to actually run that search. So now these are properties currently listed in St. Louis that have these keywords in them. Now I'm going to do one more thing. If you buy certain housing types, you can come over here, click on housing type. I'm going to select house. All right, you can also, if you have a price point you're after, a certain area, minimum bedrooms and bathrooms, square footage, make all your updates there, and then make sure you come down to the bottom here and click Update Search. And then one last thing here, you want this to, instead of being on Relevant, click on that and set it to Newest. So you've got your keywords up here, your other items adjusted here on the left-hand side, and you've got this little option here on Newest, and then I want you to click Save Search. So here's that saved search, and all I have to do now, see this little alert? I'm going to turn the alert on. Now the alert's on. I've got my account set up. I set up the Craigslist account with the unique email address that's tied to this campaign. And now when a new posting hits Craigslist in St. Louis, or whatever your city is, with my search criteria, it's going to send it over to this campaign. Now, here are your options. Because a lot of you are thinking, well, what if I want to run 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 searches, whatever the case? You can either A, run all Craigslist. You don't mind them being jumbled. You can run them all into this same email. All you would do is set up a new search over here and save it. Or if you want to keep it cleaner, you go through those exact steps again, set up a new campaign, take that email address, set up a different Craigslist account, and have a Craigslist account for every FreedomSoft campaign.
With Zillow, you're still going to sign in and you're going to create a new account using the FreedomSoft email that you just got. So the same thing, but when you are ready to find specific searches, and again, this area, I'm going to go to for rent, because again, I was looking for rent. So a couple things that you're going to do. This is very similar to Craigslist in that I'm going to set up my own search for what I'm looking for. So again, the same search here, for rent, home type. I want houses only. I don't want apartments or townhomes. I want houses. And I want my square footage to be a minimum of 1250, okay? So you can see it updated, and I have 94 results here. So we definitely narrowed it down, more than Craigslist. I could probably put some more criteria on here depending on what I want. I could draw a smaller boundary in a specific area or a neighborhood. But the biggest important step here is, just like Craigslist has the save search, look where it is on Zillow. It's the same thing. I'm going to save the search. And if I was logged in, it would ask me to turn on the alert for that search. And you basically just mirrored exactly what you did in Craigslist. And now you're going to be receiving new posts into your current campaign, or maybe you want to split it up. Maybe you want a Craigslist campaign and a Zillow campaign, depending on how granular or how separated you want it. Or if you just want to say, I want both of the alert emails to be filtering into the same campaign. It doesn't matter in that example. That's completely up to you. A lot of the Zillow posts as well has the information that you need on it. It has address, sometimes name, and most of the time contact information at the bottom of these posts. So you can see, look at this, Hillary Sky 720-790-3118. All right. So you can see in this example, I had 94 options to go ahead and skim off, and then I will be receiving all the new ones after that. All right. Now, with that being said, you're not narrowed down to just these 2 sites. You can do alerts from from the MLS, an email alert from the MLS. You could do it from Section 8 housing, hot pads, any listing site that allows you to make an account and set up an alert. You can do exactly what I just did today and set up however many campaigns you want that are constantly receiving new leads from those areas that are hitting the criteria that you're looking for. Okay. That's a very short, sweet, simple way to receive leads in a hands-off fashion. Like I said, to receive these emails and these alerts, I didn't have to do anything except set up the accounts and the alerts. And now I'm completely hands-off in FreedomSoft and just watching the leads flow in.
Here, I want you to see in FreedomSoft, I'm in our leads area and I'm on my pipeline and I'm looking at a list. Now, I have had FreedomSoft and FreedomSoft's Lead Swiper working for me, going out and pulling in leads. Now, here's what I have them pulling in. I launched a Lead Swiper campaign and I have this pulling in leads. I'm building a list of for rent ads of for rent houses in area code or in zip code 46218. Now, the reason I'm going to do this is because I want you guys to see how you can keep campaigns running and you can keep things going regardless of what regulations change or regardless of what things happen. You just have to do this smart. So I'm building a list of people that have publicly advertised their phone numbers on the internet and said, contact me about my house. I've built that list, and you can see right here that this list is being built, and this campaign is already actively working. I've got 5 active leads. I've got contracts, 3 contracts sent to make offers already. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up to this research complete segment of the list. I've got 40 properties in here, and I'm going to click on research complete. And I'm going to pop right over here, and you can see that the research is complete. We've already got all of the phone numbers for the landlords that own these houses queued up right here. This is what I'm going to do. This is so freaking cool. You guys are going to love this. Watch this. So I'm just going to select right out of my lead campaign all 40 of those properties, of those leads right in my list. And I'm going to go over here to FreedomSoft's big orange More Actions button, and I'm going to go right down here to a new SMS broadcast. And that is going to take all 40 of those, and it's going to queue them up into an SMS broadcast. Now, I'm going to send this from a campaign in FreedomSoft, and I'm going to select that I'm going to send it from my campaign called For Rent 46218, the same exact zip code that I just built my list in. So these are houses that are listed online for rent. And what does that tell you? That tells you it's a vacant house. That tells you that it's a landlord that's not making money. That tells you that it is a landlord that maybe just had a bad tenant situation. And I want to reach out to them, and I want to see if they would be interested in selling the house. So I'm going to grab that list like I did. I'm going to queue it up into this campaign. I've got 40 recipients here, and now I'm going to type a message. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, hey, I noticed your rental on CL or Craigslist. You wouldn't be interested in selling, would you? Okay, there we go. And now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how FreedomSoft's tool works, because we want to vary up this message a little bit so that we're not just sending the same thing out every time. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to highlight the word hey, and I'm going to click this spin text button, and I'm going to add the word hi. So now it's going to say hey or hi, and you're going to notice right down here I have 111 characters, 2 variations, because I've changed one word. I noticed, or I'm going to highlight that, spin text, I saw your rental, and I could say your rental, or I could say your house on CL, and let's see, let me just highlight this, spin, and go online, and then say, you wouldn't be interested in selling, would you? Right there. I've got 16 variations of that message, and I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say, let's see, remove duplicates. I'm going to remove numbers that are on the do not call, and I'm going to remove numbers that are with a litigator flag. I'm going to append my opt-out text, and I'm going to acknowledge this message clearly identifies the seller. And I'm going to click next. Now watch this. It queues this up for me right in FreedomSoft's broadcast system, and I'm going to go ahead and send these out. So I'm just going to hover over the send SMS, and I'm just going to start clicking the button, and you can see how many I'm sending. And I've sent and delivered so far 13, 14, 16. There's the 20 that I queued up. After I removed duplicates, I had 20 records that I was sending out to. So I've just sent 20 text messages to landlords that have a vacant house, and I've got 100% delivery rate. Now, watch this. This is going to be the cool part. We're going to go up here to FreedomSoft to our notifications page, because you're going to start to see instant replies. But I just sent out that marketing campaign, SMS broadcast, to numbers that are publicly advertised online, okay, that said, hey, contact me about my house. I've sent out these 20 right here. So I'm going to go, and you can see that they were delivered, and there's no replies yet. But we're going to go right up here to our notifications page. And look, I got 7 replies that have come in. Okay, so here it is. Let's see, look at this. Not for sale, just rented it. That makes sense because we sent it out to for rents. No, not for sale. Who is this? I'm renting it. Yes. Hey, there's our first positive reply. We've got a yes. No, not interested in selling it. These jokers, they'll sell it for $1 million. Got it. And let's just refresh our page here and let's see. Okay, we're still getting. I am not selling now. Okay, so look, so far we've got maybe 7, 8, 9, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 replies. We've got 1 positive. Guys, here's what I want to show you. We're 7 minutes in, and I've been showing you guys this stuff already. Like, we were probably 6.5 minutes in when we started getting these replies, and we've got 1 positive lead to work already. So guys, check this out. So let's see. Are you an investor? Another one comes in. How much? That's a positive reply. Friends, what I'm showing you is that so quickly, using this technique in FreedomSoft with FreedomSoft's Lead Swiper, and then right into our SMS broadcast tool, I've got motivated sellers contacting me that are saying, yes, I want to sell.